Injustice! Woo!
Yes.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Injustice. The new one comes out in a week.
Yeah, 1 week from today.
So, Giuseppe, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What is your favorite character from Injustice 1?
Oh, without a doubt, it has to be Nightwing. He's my main. I use him in. Well, I don't use him all the time. I only use him against your main. But he was definitely from this one. He's fucking by far my favorite character.
See, I don't mind your Nightwing. I don't feel like you give me that much of an issue until you bring up the staff. That's when you piss me off. That fucking
because the
every
staff
time.
is awesome, and why I do that is because there is a lot of times. Usually, I'll try and mix it up. The first round is always the Escrimas.
No, I noticed.
I only ever use them for the first round, and then the second round I switch it up to that one. But there are times when I just can't get in close enough because you're just all over me that I have to use the staff. And I love the staff. The staff is awesome.
Yeah, because the only way to take down my character, you can take down my main.
That's why he's my favorite.
Yeah, I like going with Green Arrow, as you know.
Yep.
I didn't really start liking Green Arrow until the TV show, but I mean, he's actually become a favorite for me, probably just below Batman.
Oh yeah.
But
he's essentially just Batman himself, just different and more of a smartass. At least in the comic books he is, and everywhere else except for the show.
And every like him in this game, like he feels realistic. Even Batman feels a little kind of out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver feels a little bit more realistic to play as, and I think he's a beast when you can use him right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's got his little fucking special attacks and shit that are like his keep away arrow at the floor.
Oh, what, the back jump and the...
Yeah,
that's
I fucking hate that move.
I love the slide with the arrow.
Yeah, that one's good too. But then you use it at the end of one specific combo.
Mm-hmm.
And I always get caught with that fucking combo.
Who do you plan to be your mains in Injustice 2?
See, I'm still up in the air because my second is Catwoman in Injustice, and Catwoman looks really promising in Injustice 2, and I've seen a little bit of gameplay for her, and she looks awesome. Robin is a contender,
but I wonder if he's gonna play anything like Nightwing.
I mean, I kind of hope he does. At least, in some ways he plays a little like Nightwing, because I would like another Nightwing type.
Well, that sword is going to be your staff, I think,
Yeah.
against me. Like, that's going to piss me off.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. That one. I think I'm really excited to play as Black Canary too, because she just looks awesome.
Yeah, I like to play her.
Her combos just look fantastic.
I would love to play as her. There's that one in the first gameplay trailer they showed of her, where like the guy goes at her, and she like flips him over and snaps his arm or something like that. Something crazy that she did.
She's got some badass combos and grabs and shit that are just awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing as her, and I can't wait to play with Green Arrow again. I'm happy they brought him back. They held out
for a long time. Yeah,
like I was getting worried.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was gonna cry. So there's supposed to be 29 characters, I believe, if I counted right, and 9 DLC characters they have planned. I don't know if they're gonna go past that. I haven't seen anything about them saying anything past 9. I don't know if 9 is maybe just like the season pass, and after the season pass is over, they'll bring out more DLC.
Yep.
So it seems like it's a big roster. I don't remember how many were in Injustice 1. I know it's a pretty decent size, but this is obviously more.
Oh yeah. In every game that they've done, they've increased the amount of characters that they released.
Yeah, that's what it seems
day
like.
one. MKX had just a little bit more than this one did, than Injustice 1. And Injustice 2 has a little bit more than MKX did.
Yeah, it's I like that they do that. Unless I'm bringing more characters, rape us for more DLC money.
Yeah, right.
But what's really, really cool about this is that they've got the gear system
I'm super excited about that fucking gear system.
Yeah.
Like, I really I'm gonna go balls deep into that system because it just looks fantastic.
Some of the armor sets are amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I already know that they're gonna probably announce a Mortal Kombat soon, and it's gonna have a gear system. Like,
Yeah, probably.
because it seems like they use this, they're gonna start using this, and they're gonna use Mortal Kombat to kind of build off each other.
Yeah.
And make themselves better as they go. They kind of test the waters with certain things, and which I'm fine with. I'm perfectly fine with. Injustice. Honestly, I'll have to say I like Injustice more than Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
Although Injustice has its flaws, but it's probably one of the few fighting games I really like besides Tekken.
Well, there's so much about the combat system that's really good, and this customization system is just going to be fantastic. The gear system is. I'm looking forward to being able to make my own character. You know, make my own Catwoman. You know, or make my own Batman, make my own Lantern, my own Robin. I want to see how creative I can actually get.
I've seen some really nice, pictures online. They look really good.
Yeah. Experiment with colors. Not too much though, because I've seen some pretty outlandish ones that are
Like,
just like
I'm not a big
hot
fan of that
pink and shit.
I'm not a fan of that. What is that Superman? I think it's blue and purple or something
Yeah.
like that. Or
That,
blue and
or
gold.
the Green Lantern one that's purple.
Yeah,
He's like
there's-
magenta.
It's
Like,
the
like-
sapphire.
Yeah.
Sapphires? No, star? No, not that. Oh, whatever the pink lanterns are called. They're called something sapphire, I think. I kind of like with Green Lantern how it seems to change. It changes everything on him, like the color of his powers. Like, I mean, it actually seems to change no matter what color.
Yep, and the super move too.
Yeah.
He does the super move and then turns into the mech.
Yeah.
That the color of the mech changes too.
It'd be cool if the mech changed depending on what type of what type of lantern you put him as. Like, for the Rage one, it's like a demon or something like that. Like, I think that'd be really cool if they did that. But the gear system does look amazing. Supposed to be tons of combinations. I don't even know what the number is. I haven't seen any sort of number.
Any level cap on it. I'm really excited though for this gear system. I really want it to work out.
Yeah. And there's the gear. You're changing your moves. Some of your moves, like Green Arrow. They showed him in a different. I think it's a complete armor set, but his arrows like did different things.
Well, I don't know if that's. I think that's an interchangeable ability.
Yeah, but I think you
that
have to
they
have
can do.
specific.
But you
gear.
don't have to have specific gear for it. It's just something that you can change. You can put into a different slot because there are slots for these abilities that you can do, and you can interchange them.
Yeah, but how do you
for
unlock the
whatever
abilities?
what you want?
So how do you unlock the ability?
I'm sure that you just unlock them when you play.
I don't know. I thought they were part of the gear.
I mean, if they are part of the gear, then that's a little weird.
Because it seems like it's when. Like,
Because if you have to wait to use something until you unlock a specific set of gear, and then if you want to use that, you have to put that chest piece on. If you don't like the way the chest piece looks with the rest of your armor, I don't know about that.
every time I saw them like a character using a different type of move, like Supergirl, like she did a laser, and then they put on a completely different outfit for her, and she did a laser with a stalk, walking toward people. I'm pretty sure the gear affects your move. I don't think it's the but there's not to say that the chest piece that you hate that's got that move on it. There won't be another chest piece that has. It's all randomized. So you can probably find another chest piece later that you like that has that move on it.
Yeah, because I want to play Supergirl too. Going back a couple questions, but I want to play Supergirl as well, and because she just looks interesting to play.
She does.
That ability you were just talking about, where she's walking and using her vision at the same time. I was like, damn, that looks impressive. The animation in the game looks really good too.
And what I like about it, what these guys do, when they're making these games, they show you the process. Like, I mean, you have to actually see how the looks of the character changes as they're creating the game. And I mean, there's been a huge difference between Supergirl when they first showed her and then Supergirl now.
Yep.
I mean, it looks like a completely different character.
I remember when I first saw the very first gameplay release that they did of it, I was not impressed with how it looked visually.
Yeah, I thought it looked a lot like Injustice 1, but I was like, it said like what, pre-alpha or something like that. I was like, you know what, just sit with it for a minute, and then
it got a lot better.
Oh yes, it's a beautiful looking game.
The facial animations are actually really good. Like, they're, when you go in to do the clash or something and they're talking to each other in the very beginning of matches, their facial animation is actually really well done.
And I like how it seems like everybody's clashes and like opening like speech to each other, they're all different depending on who's fighting who. So I like that they actually gave them some more like character. Brainiac being the villain, I don't know. for me, Brainiac is like Goro, I guess you could say, like in Mortal Kombat. Just a big hulking guy that's probably way overpowered for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah. But I mean, it is Brainiac, so he is overpowered to begin with.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think the story makes it worth it to have Brainiac in it. Like, just to like really hope they really flesh the story out with it some, because Brainiac seemed to come out of nowhere, and which I guess that would be the point, but it just seemed kind of weird.
You know, so if they were going the whole, you know, Superman Unbound thing with it,
Yeah.
because they had that movie, the
Well, I mean,
animated
that's
film
true,
released
because
a while back,
Superman's
and
all a fucking beast.
yeah, and they're pretty much, you know, the same. You know, they're drawing inspiration from it. I can see with the whole Supergirl aspect into it. And I'm sure that Brainiac has her parents. Spoiler alert: has her parents and that whole city.
And change our channel to spoiler alert.
But it, but yeah, I think Brainiac. I'm not overly excited because he's never been one of my favorite ones. I think Metallo's been, especially one of Superman's villain. Metallo was always a little bit more of an interesting character than Brainiac was.
I mean, he ran around
Brainiac
the
was just like
fucking
a,
kryptonite.
you know, he was just a. Brainiac to me is just, and like you said, he's like a Goro type, but he's also kind of a Doc Ock with all the little fucking things that he can shoot out of his back and shit. You know, but he's never been one of my favorites.
No,
I feel like if he is going to be the big bad, and with the DLC, or if you pre-order the game, you get Darkseid.
Yeah.
I hope Darkseid's a little bit more of a, you know, presence in the actual story than just Brainiac.
Yeah, but I mean, I think because like with the first game, anybody that you saw in the story, you pretty much played as. So if Darkseid's only DLC, like would that part of the story only be unlocked if you have the DLC? That's the only rough part about that. Or unless they have Darkseid be like the head of the multiverse thing, like you saw different.
Sense, yeah.
I don't know how they're planning on doing that, but I mean, Darkseid, you can control his Omega Beam?
Yeah, I did.
That is nice.
Which is really, even in the super move.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which I thought was really clever. I was like, that's actually really cool. Because those things can go anywhere.
Yeah, for the most part. The super move didn't last all that long when I saw the guy do it. But he wrapped it like around Darkseid like twice. So it was really, really cool. But talking about special attacks, only one special attack.
Yeah, the same as Injustice 1.
Which really sucks.
I'm really disappointed. I mean, not disappointed, but I'm more just like, fuck, that really sucks, because I like the super moves, and I wish there was more of them. I don't want to watch the same one over and over and over again.
See, I thought that gear would be able to change super moves. Like, you know, maybe you find like special like legendary gear that gives you a new super.
Right.
Like I thought they would do something like that, but from what I read, it's not. So I don't know. Maybe I read wrong or whatnot. But I was really hoping for more than one super move, because most of them I didn't really care too much for. The Flash is my favorite.
Flash does a really good one.
Flash, Black Adam's is really nice. I like Black Adam a lot. Green Arrows is pretty sweet. I don't know about the Ice Arrow part of it, but the whole slap him down, flip up with him, I like that a lot. Batman doesn't feel like it's anything special.
Yeah, Batman's just is kind of whatever.
Superman either.
Superman's the same thing. That was just kind of whatever.
Supergirl, it's nice to look at, but I don't think it's really anything crazy special.
Yeah.
Because all it really feels like is Superman's one from the first game. They just extended it.
Yeah.
I threw in the laser vision at the end, but I like Green Lantern's new one.
Yeah, the mech suit.
Yeah.
We were just talking about that. That one's not bad.
Then
there was another one that I liked. Robin's isn't bad. Catwoman's I feel like is just Nightwing's, just kind of replayed a little bit. I like Ivy's.
Oh, with the plant.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I think going back a couple things. Ivy I think is going to be another one of my main contenders, because I really liked how Ivy came through.
I thought it was kind of weird. Like I really thought it was kind of random.
She's going to be a good, Scarecrow too. Yeah, Scarecrow's a weird one.
But what it seems like it is when I saw the Scarecrow gameplay, he runs in dressed like a normal guy with the thing on his thing, and then he releases the gas.
And he turns
so it's like you're really just fighting a hallucination the entire time.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool, but now knowing, but I wasn't a big fan of how they didn't take the special into account when you were on certain stages. Like in the Watchtower, you're playing as Doomsday, and you do your special, and you drill him through the earth, and back up the earth, and onto the watchtower. I wasn't, you know, I kind of wish they were able to tweak that some. Maybe they were able to fix that. I hope they did. I don't really see that happening.
No, I don't think.
Well, I don't really think anyone has something like that, right? Because I mean, like Firestorm warps to another dimension, Black Adam warps to another dimension, like Flash warps to another dimension. So like, it doesn't seem like actually the stage really seems to matter anymore.
Well, I mean, say you're playing a Supergirl and you go around the sun, and you're in Atlantis. You know, because Atlantis is coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, Atlantis is still on Earth, so at least you can kind of get away with that. But like, if you were on the Watchtower and you see blasting toward Earth, and then like maybe the Watchtower is over here on the screen if you can see it, like then okay, I can see that being an issue. But I do hope that they took that into account if they needed to. Any hopeful future DLC? Any characters you would like?
I want Huntress.
Huntress would be nice.
And then you can do a premium skin with Huntress and do Batwoman. And that could be like a premium skin because they essentially have the same fucking costume.
Yeah.
And I like them equally. And I would really like to see Huntress come in, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen.
Do we like Mortal Kombat characters in Injustice?
Fuck no.
I understand why they do it.
Do one maybe, like Sub-Zero. Don't give me any more. This isn't a fucking Mortal Kombat game. I don't want any more.
Yeah, I mean, and of course there's people out there that's like, oh, well, if you don't want it, don't play it. But the thing is like, this is supposed to be DC. They just wasted a DLC slot for what could have been another DC character.
Exactly.
And so like that's for me the main reason why I don't like Mortal Kombat characters in the game. I understand that there's people out there from like nostalgia and who are really good with those characters, but it's always Scorpion, it's always Sub-Zero. And if the silhouettes for the DLC announcement for Injustice 2 is to be believed, Raiden is coming in.
No.
Which, come on.
We don't need another lightning character.
No, we don't. I don't think there is a lightning character in this game.
Yeah. What's his name? The fucking Black Adam.
Oh, well, yeah. But I was gonna say, you know, they could do something like, what's that guy's name? Not Static Shock.
Black
Bolt or something like
Black
that?
Bolt or Black Lightning.
Yeah,
one of those.
something like that. I think it's like Black Bolt or something like that. But you know, it'd be really cool to see like another speedster in there. You know, bring in Zoom or you know,
Well, they
bring
got
in.
the reverse Flash
But
skin.
it's just a skin though. You know, that doesn't really change anything. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So like, actually have like.
Bring in the a Beast Avatar kind of character, like this, like a huge hulking
Suit of armor.
speedster.
Like just something to kind of tweak that out, because Flash is the only speedster on the team.
To wrap this up, we're super excited. Like we've been excited for this game. We've been talking about this game since well before it was announced. Like hoping.
Yeah.
You know, MKX came out, and I was super excited to see how MKX evolved. And then I want to see now how Injustice has evolved, and I think I'm just super impressed with it so far, and I just fucking can't wait. We're 7 days away, and I'm fucking shitting myself. I need it.
Oh, it's coming. We're gonna get it. And I just can't wait to play it. It's, I haven't been this excited for a fighting game in a long time.
Alright guys, peace out.